Hey everybody, it is a beautiful Sunday morning and I'm going to make the most of it and go hit some back roads. I'm headed about 90 miles north out of home and we're going to go check out some of the roads in the St. Croix State Park. Should be great, should be hopefully not too buggy, should be very beautiful, and I'll plan to make some stops along the river, definitely get some nice views from there, and it should just be a nice easy morning to do. Hopefully again the bugs aren't too bad, so stick around. To be a bit more exact about where I'm headed, St. Croix State Park is about 15 miles east of Hinckley and about 15 miles or so west of Danbury, Wisconsin, on Highway 48 in Pine County. This area along the Minnesota and Wisconsin border has several state forests on both sides of the St. Croix River, all rich with wonderful outdoor and camping possibilities. Alright, well I stopped at the state park headquarters, which is just about 5 miles south of the north entrance. And if you don't have a Minnesota State Park permit, you're going to need to stop here to get a day pass to do all the fun stuff and explore the roads and things like that. And the headquarters is like a hub because the main roads just basically spoke off from here. And there should be, again, trails that jump off from those roads. So I'm excited to go explore. Well, I just got started and here I am just a few minutes into this and I have a broken mount for my GoPro on my windshield. Fortunately, I've got a spare, but no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and continue on and we're going to stop at our first point of interest, which is Sand Creek along the river. St. Croix State Park is a very popular state park, and the roads, like this one, head of the Rapids Road, are very well maintained. At 34,000 acres, it's actually Minnesota's largest state park that hosts 3 family campgrounds, an interpretive center, and facilities for hosting large groups and outings. This lovely tree canopied straight stretch is mouth of Sand Creek Road and will take you right to the edge of the St. Croix River. After crossing over Sand Creek on an awesome metal bridge, it's just a short run to the river. At Sand Creek, you'll find some tent campsites, an outhouse, and easy access to the water to launch a kayak or a canoe, or just to do a little fishing. Okay, well the bugs at Sand Creek aren't too bad. It's not that great either, but it's not so bad as it was earlier in the year. Let's go ahead, we'll continue on and we'll work our way to the western side of the state park. Now this park being so close to the Twin Cities means it's very, very popular. And the guy in front of me has the same idea I do, just to get out, enjoy some of these back roads, and who knows, maybe he's going to drop a line and do some fishing or something. But yeah, don't be surprised to find traffic out here on the weekends, or the campsites filled up as well. There are plenty of camping sites out here, but like I say, it does get quite busy, so plan ahead if you're going to be staying a few days. All right, that sign said there was a fire tower this way. I say we go check that out. Then we'll head down to an area called Eagle Bend. The St. Croix State Park Fire Tower was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps way back in 1937. These 10 flights of stairs will take you 100 feet up and above the tree line for an awesome view of the St. Croix River Valley. Hey, did you guys make it to the top?
Yeah, it's a good view.
It's really, really cool.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's worth it.
Okay. Wow, what a view. This is a great view. Look at him. I'm sweating here. That's quite a workout getting all those steps, but I'm telling you, that fire tower is an awesome view. Well worth it if you're here at the state park. Okay, we're going to head back now towards Eagle Bend, and there's a Kettle River overlook that's definitely going to be worth a stop as well. So, man, it is just beautiful out here. Just beautiful. It's warm, but amazing. To get to our next spot along the St. Croix, you keep rolling down Head of the Rapids Road into the southwest corner of the park. As you go, be sure to take your time and make a few stops to enjoy the scenery, like here at the high banks along the Kettle River. Alright, so this stop is in the middle of some pine groves, and it's absolutely beautiful back here. Man, coming here in the fall is going to be amazing. But right behind me is a path that'll take us to a scenic vista. Let's go check it out. Well, it is mid-August, and so what I was trying to say before the audio on my Insta360 camera took a big dump, which I'm not sure what that's all about, is that it was a beautiful mid-August day, and the walk was great. The bugs weren't too bad, because otherwise this walk to the river would have been absolutely unbearable. But today, it's all right. So this little spot I stopped at isn't really a scenic overlook or anything. It's a place to unload your canoes and such. But it's right where I think the Deer Creek meets the Kettle River, and it's beautiful here, just amazing. Okay, this place is known as Eagle Bend. It's basically a boat launch, but it's also known as the head of the rapids. It's very calm here for being the head of a rapids, I must say. Anyway, on this run on the west side of the park, this is kind of the southernmost point. We're going to go back a little bit and then go a little bit farther west to the extreme west edge and check out something called Big Eddy. Should be pretty cool. I hope so. From this view, just across the Kettle River, the St. Croix State Park ends and the Shengwatana State Forest begins. As the Kettle River flows south from here, it enters the park's small southern peninsula known as the Kettle Slough, before it merges with the St. Croix. This wood walking bridge is the start of a trail that can take you down to some tent camping sites where the two rivers meet. Okay, well that was the overlook I was looking for on the map. There are so many great places though to stop and just walk off the main road and see the river. It's just amazing out here. All right, continuing on to Big Eddy. I can't be out here all day, but I'm definitely going to make the most of it. As I headed west on Maple Island Road, I was once again taken back by just how quiet and beautiful this section of the park is. The main camping areas are basically on the opposite side of the state park, so finding places to chill and just walk, lost in your own thoughts, seems like a pretty easy thing to do here. Okay, so it's hard to figure it out on a map, but I think it's probably a 1/4 mile walk from the road down this 2-track to Big Eddy. So I'm curious to see what it is. Hopefully it's worth the walk, and the bugs are a little bit thicker here, so that's kind of a bummer. But otherwise, it's not so bad. Well, this is Big Eddy, where the current of the Kettle River circles around, causing whirlpools and the light foaming along the shore. It also looks like this is a river crossing point when the water level is low during certain parts of the year. Well, okay, it's really pretty back here, but the mosquitoes are horrible and my bug spray is wearing off. So I am going to make a beeline back to the car because Big Eddy, you're pretty, but man, are you buggy. Alright, so there's just a little bit of road left here before we get to Maple Island, which is the extreme western side of the park. So we'll go check that out and then we'll work our way onto the east side and see what we can see there. I may have to zip through that one a little quicker, get a little bit later in the afternoon, but yeah, we'll still go check it out. It'll be fun. This great little boardwalk will lead us to the edge of the Kettle River. Across the water here is Maple Island, which, when you look at a map at the park, sits in a small western panhandle. And yep, this is as far west in the park as you can go, unless you have a canoe. Okay, that's the west side of the park. Let's go ahead and zip over back towards headquarters. And then I think there's a couple places I want to check out before I have to head home. We have plans tonight, so I can't be out all day, but I do want to see as much as I can. So I don't know, this is just a great place. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are too. As I drive through the state park, I just can't get over how well it's maintained and how it's so visitor friendly. Well-marked roads and directions, those important facilities, if you know what I mean, that are relatively clean and stocked, and just some nice natural touches, like the small bridges that cross over the Bear and Lost Creeks. Now, there are a few other little offshoots from the main road west that I'd like to check out, but I'll have to save those for some other trip. Right now, I'm looking forward to checking out the eastern side of the park, as well as seeing the interpretive building and the views of the St. Croix River by the two main campgrounds, Riverview and Paint Rock Springs. Okay, it says this is the path and stairs down to the river, so we'll go check it out. playful squirrels back there. Kind of scared the crap out of me for a second, but I can hear people down here by the water. I'm assuming this is gonna be more of like a public swimming area, so I don't know how long I'll stick around, but I'll definitely check out the view, that's for sure. All right, what do you say we head back up to the truck and make a run over to the eastern side of the park? Man, it's pretty down here too. I can see where the campers love it here, just because you can get the canoes and the boat in easy, and it's pretty shallow. You can swim with the kids. Just a very nice place to come with the family, that's for sure. St. John's Road is what takes you east from the park's headquarters. It's this road that takes you to more grassland and scrub brush type trails for hiking, horseback riding, and snowmobiling. Sorry ATVers and off-roaders, it's a no-go here. Well, it definitely looks like this side of the park is geared more towards group camping and things like that. I don't see a lot of access to the river for fishing or anything like that, but definitely see signs for places that you can camp with horses or with large groups of kids, you know, Cub Scouts or something like that. But yeah, I'll just take you to the end here, see what it's like. It's really pretty out here, lots of wildflowers. Can't complain at all. As I neared the eastern side of the park, I thought I'd shoot down to a landing area for one last peek at the St. Croix River along Little Yellow Banks. So one thing you'll notice is that most of the parking areas, if you're going to be accessing the water, are up from the river by about a quarter mile. The St. Croix River is a national scenic riverway and is federally protected, so parking near it is restricted to 400 feet or more. Also, it's not legal to fly drones over the St. Croix River without permission from the National Park Service. Well, this parking lot was definitely farther away from the water than I thought it was. Since I wasn't parking all day, I probably could have parked closer, but that's all right, it's fine. So we're almost to the east side of the park. There's one more campsite I want to check out. It's St. John's Group Campsite. It's just a mile or so maybe from here. We're going to check it out and see what it has to offer. Well, it looks like the St. John's Landing Camp isn't open unless there's a group event going on. So it's the end of the line for this road. And you know what? This is a good end of the line for this video too. We've pretty much hit all the major roads here in the St. Croix State Park. But yeah, it was a great time. It's not an ATV park by any means, but it's definitely a great place to bring the family to camp, hike, fish, lots of things to do. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. In a few months here, or just a couple of weeks when the bugs are gone, it's going to be really amazing. So thank you guys for riding along. I really appreciate it. If you want to learn more about this place, I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you like the video, please subscribe and share it. That's good too. And leave a comment too. If you've been here before, what do you like about this park? I'd love to hear what you have to say. So until the next video, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you down the road.